Very good morning. Today we are discussing about the input-output section. Consists of input modules and the output modules. Here the power supply, input modules and the output module. Input-output section. The input-output section provides an interface between hardwired components in the field of and the CPU. The purpose of this interface is to condition the various signals received from or sent to external field devices. PLC employ an optical isolator which uses light to electrically isolate the internal components from the input and the output terminals. Input section forms the interface by which input field devices are connected to the controller. Input devices such as push buttons, limit switches, sensors, selector switches and thumb wheel switches are hardwired to the terminals on the input modules. Output section forms a interface by which output field devices are connected to the controller. Output devices such as small motors, motor starters, solenoid valves and indicator lights are hardwired to the terminals on the output modules. Input-output section, input module forms the interface by which the field devices are connected to the controller. The term field and real world are used to distinguish actual external devices that exist must be physically wired into the system. Here the diagram, input module, then input field devices, common power bus, that means user power supply. Then first one is the normally opened switch, and second one is the normally closed switch, and then next two switches are opened condition. Then module of the conduction period, relay contacts, push button, limit switches, analog sensor, selector switches in the input field devices. Input-output section, a discrete input module. First one is the, here the block diagram, L1, L2 is the supply voltage, 110 volt AC supply, 50 Hz frequency, here the input signal, and next one is the bridge rectifier. Bridge rectifier, it converts AC to DC, and then next Zener diode level detection. That means in AC supply convert to DC supply. The DC supply to dischargation to reduce the filter circuit, and also constant voltage to the input of the isolator. That means Zener diode means another one technical name is a constant voltage or voltage regulator. So input to the isolator circuit and to the processor logic functions, and then the lamp glowing input status indicators. The processor 5 volt DC output. Here the Zener diode is a constant output voltage to the input of the isolator to the logic functions, and also indicates the glow of bulb lamp input status indicators. The input circuit composed of two basic sections, the power section and the logic section. The power and logic sections are normally coupled together with a circuit opting isolator, which electrically separate two. A AC discrete input module, a simplified schematic and wiring diagram for one input and of a typical AC input module shown in figure. When the push button is closed, 110 20 volt AC is supplied to the bridge rectifier through resistor R1 and R2. This produced a low level direction, that means DC output voltage, which is applied across the LED of the optical isolator. The Zener diode ZD voltage rating sets a minimum level of voltage that can be detected. So already I told, Zener diode means is a constant voltage regulator or constant output voltage. Here the minimum output voltage means that means 6 volt is the minimum voltage, because we are using in our circuit 1.5 volt LED voltage, so we need only 1.5 volt. That's why we are using 6 volt Zener diode output voltage. The Zener diode voltage rating sets the minimum level of voltage that can be detected when the light from the LED strikes. The phototransistor is switched into conduction and the status push button is communicated in logic or low level DC voltage to the processor. The optical isolator not only separates the higher AC input voltage from logic circuits, but also prevents a damage to the processor due to voltage transients. Optical isolations also helps reduce the effect of electronic noise common in industrial environment, which can cause the erratic operation of processor. Coupling and isolation can also accomplished by use of pulse transformer. Here the pulse transformer means to 1:1 ratio in the transformer. That means voltage winding ratio equal. And then a transformer means it's a static device, and the electromagnetic induction principle, then flux constant from no load to full load, and then frequency constant. And then last point is voltage difference. Based on that, either primary turns low and secondary turns high, that means step up transformer, and then primary turns high and then secondary turns ratio will be low, that is called step down transformer. Here in our circuit we are using pulse transformer. That means input voltage and the output voltage are equal. That means the ratio of the turns ratio will be from primary side and the secondary side both are equal. The input module typically have light emitting diode for monitoring the inputs. There is one LED for every input. If the input is on, the LED is on. The LED on the modules are very useful for troubleshooting. Thank you.